We wanted to introduce you today to a Wisconsin man who's really made an intense commitment.
Robin Greenfield is known for living his values in ways most of us can hardly imagine.
A servant to the earth.
Robin Greenfield is challenging himself to forage for all of his food.
A writer and sustainability advocate, doing his most ambitious challenge yet.
Foraging his path down for a matter of his own food.
He's doing it for an entire year.
For an entire year.
For a whole year.
For a whole year.
Robin Greenfield, at a young age, has always felt a strong connection with the earth.
When I was younger, I wanted to either be a marine biologist, a professional fisherman, or a banker.
I was very focused on material possessions and financial wealth. I had a goal of being a millionaire by the time I was 30. And I started to watch documentaries and read books, and I learned that the way we're living of this extreme consumerism is causing so much harm, and I was a part of it.
For almost 15 years, he's been slowly making changes in his lifestyle to make it more sustainable.
You were doing truly like dumpster diving
Yes.
to raise awareness for all the food waste that happens.
Yes.
And that's when Greenfield's journey of foraging began, taking it one plant at a time.
Now you're spending a full year foraging your food, no restaurants, no grocery stores.
Not even gardens.
He's been getting some practice since spring, gathering everything from wild rice, mushrooms, and even salt.
This is a practice of nature is my garden, nature is my pantry, and nature is my pharmacy.
How do you get enough food, and where do you find it all?
Right outside of our doors, at our schools, our churches, our public parks, food and medicine is growing all around us. This is a sample of what I'm eating. About 100 different plants and mushrooms, as well as venison and fish. Lots of apples and pears and plums, many different berries.
So can you explain what this is?
So this is my medicinal mushroom tea, all harvested in Wisconsin. It's chaga, reishi, turkey tail, maitake, and lion's mane.
How much studying do you have to do? Because if you take a wrong turn down the mushroom path, you could be led down a very different path.
The number one rule, only eat something if you're 100% sure. The abundance is here, but you have to have the skills and the knowledge to be able to process it, store it. Today's day 64, so I've just reached the 2-month mark.
How are you feeling?
Feeling good. I've been able to get all of my needs, the calories, the fat, the protein.
So why do this?
This is my way of deeply connecting with the earth. I actually believe that most of our environmental and social destruction and issues comes from this belief that we're separate, disconnected. And so this is about reconnecting us. Thousands and thousands of people are waking up and realizing, you know, they're just not fulfilled.
Reconnecting, I think, is something that is so, so important.
So how do you see your effort, your experimentation factoring into our future?
My job is to lead by example and show that another way is possible.
He'll also be going on a speaking tour across Minnesota and Wisconsin to talk about his foraging experience.
My encouragement is to start with just one plant at a time, learn how to harvest it and cook it and incorporate that into your diet. And if you're really excited about it, learn one plant a month for a year. That's 12 plants.
Everything you need to know in order to do what I'm doing is in these books.
And I know you post those on all your social media as well.
There, I have a beginner foraging guide at robingreenfield.org/foraging that teaches you everything. One of my central messages, the earth can provide us with everything that we need, but also that we as human beings belong here, that this is our home. And I want to help people to feel more at home here on earth. And that's exactly the journey that I'm welcoming people to be on and share this year of foraging all my food and medicine.
You have to follow Robin in this journey. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome, Tiffany.